donuts. I like Funyuns, make me go nuts. I like supersized meals. Where's my sauce, bitch? I'm a blow up. I like toast with avocados and just a pinch of salt. So what I like to eat is all my daddy's fucking fault. I like Netflix and my checks mix, wearing pink pajama pants. I like provolone and all.
What is up, all you beautiful people? What's up, you guys? Today, I am coming to you with some pozole. Oh my goodness, you guys, it smells so good. Big old chunks of pork and hominy, and it's spicy and hot and soupy, and oh my goodness. You guys know when it gets cold, you gotta have you some of this. You guys, if you've never tried it, there's millions of recipes on YouTube. YouTube it, make you some. It's definitely something you have to try at least once if you haven't. Over here I have some cabbage, I have cilantro, onion, and lemons, and then I have some hot corn tortillas. Oh! And then I have a watermelon jarritos in my cute What's Up All You Beautiful People cup that one of my subscribers gave me. Oh my gosh, isn't it so cute? Straight to the top. Just how I like it. This is a big cup though, so I'm gonna have to be like... Yum. So look at this, you guys. So I add cabbage to it. Look at that. Cabbage, some onions. It has all the spices it needs, so I don't need to add anything else to it. And then I like a lot of lemon in, whether it be my pozole, my menudo. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. It just smells amazing. Oh, I love it. Super lemony and super spicy. Oh, yes. I'm living right now. So hard. And then I have some tortillas over here, so we're just going to move everything around to my liking. Oh, you guys. This is just a big old bowl of deliciousness. So we have some tortillas over here. Get all this out. And I like to pinch it. And then, well, if it'll work with me. They feel cold. I literally just made them. So I like to make it like that and throw it in there. This stuff literally just finished cooking, so it's super hot. Mmm. Whew. Oh yeah. You guys. I feel so bad eating this right now. So, yesterday, I went to my parents' house, and I told Mel, I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to make pozole. So she got off work. Poor thing, dude. By the time I got off work, it was already like past 4. And this has got to cool off. I just like burned my tongue. It was already like 4 o'clock. And I was like, okay, so if I start making it now, I like mine to cook for a really long time. I like to do it low and slow. I like everything to be perfect. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to order pizza. We'll make pozole another day. I have been craving it though. Mmm. Mmm. So when I got to my parents' house, Mel was already there, and she had got like a big old pot of water. She put all the garlic and all the other stuff in there. And I show up with pizza, and she was like, I wanted pozole so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. So I'm definitely gonna have to take her some, because I can't do that. She's gonna watch this video and be like, that bitch. So I definitely have to take her some. So delicious. I could not wait for it to get cold. And it was like California. It came out of nowhere. Absolutely came out of nowhere. It was like one day it was warm. The next day it was cold. And I'm not mad at it. What I am mad at the fact is that Halloween is over. October's over. We're definitely entering the holidays. And people are going crazy already. Like, there's so many people already saying, like, that they're decorating for Christmas. And I'm like, can we give Thanksgiving a chance, please? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. The holidays are cool. But I feel like the time Christmas comes, you're already burnt out on it because everybody's playing Christmas music and all the lights and Christmas trees and everything. I don't know. I feel like by the time it's done, I'm already like over it. You know what I get? You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? But anyways, this is hot. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. Oh man. I should have let it cool before I started filming. So I have a little story time for you guys. And this is a story time about the first time I got, like, I wouldn't call it severely hurt, but I was severely hurt. This was the first time I actually had to go to the hospital. And, okay, I'm just going to get into the story. So, this story takes place in a town that I grew up in. Well, obviously. I think I was 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, I was like 7 or 8. And I had cousins who lived around the corner, like side street from me. And my mom was at work. My dad was home. My cousin was riding her bike on my street, back and forth and back and forth. I was outside playing, and I was talking to her, and I was telling her, like, I want to ride a bike with you. And we went to look to get my bike, and my tires were flat. So my cousin had the bright idea, well, why don't you just ride on my handlebars? There was a church like down the street from my house, and it had like that big open parking lot that you can like ride your bike through and stuff. So we're having fun. We're having a blast riding our bikes. No, I'm riding her bike. We're taking turns. I think I had a little skateboard too. And anyways, so we ended up going to the store, and on the way back from the store, I'm on my cousin's handlebars, and I'm sitting on the handlebars, and I'm holding my hands on the handlebars like this, and I could see the street in front of me. So my butt is literally like on the handlebars. She's having to like look to the side. You guys know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. So we're riding, and I can feel myself sliding. Like I couldn't hold on anymore. My legs, they were like on her pegs, her front pegs. Pegs are these things on the side of tires that you can stand on while you're on someone's bike. So I can feel myself sliding off, and I'm telling my cousin, I'm going to fall. Like, you need to stop, I'm going to fall. And then I'm yelling at her like I'm going to fall. And we're literally like 2 houses away from my house. She completely came to like a stop, and I went flying off of the bike. Face first into the concrete of the road. Like the paved... Shit, I can't talk. The gravel on the road, I went face first into the gravel. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. I have a scar that goes from here to here. My whole chin paved on the gravel. Like, it was bad. Like, you could see my bone and everything. Like, it was fully, like, open. I know it's an odd story to tell while I'm eating, right? My cousin sees me. I start screaming. All I see is blood going everywhere. Like my neck, everywhere. It's just like... Psh, psh, psh. And my cousin's flipping out. And the girl that lived next door to us, she comes running out because I'm screaming. And she's like, what happened? And my cousin's like, she fell off the bike and she went flying. And so she grabs me, and then she takes me, like, she gets a towel, and she's like holding me, and we go to my house. She walks me to my house, and she tells my dad, you need to take her to the hospital. She needs stitches. Like, this isn't something that's just gonna heal up on its own. Like, you could see everything. You know what I mean? So my dad gets me in the truck, and there we go, on our way to the hospital. So, I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting. Finally, the pain has gone away. It's literally just numb. It wasn't hurting as bad as it was before. So, you know the emergency room, that you have to wait. It was, like, literally dry. Like, I had dried blood all over me. We're literally having to wait forever. So, by the time they took me back, I swear it was on the verge of being healed. Like, it was crusty, it was hard, like, it wasn't like that soft skin, you know what I mean? So, they take us to the back, and, oh my gosh, I remember this like it was yesterday. I'm laying on the bed, and the doctor comes in. There's a bunch of different beds. The doctor comes in, and he's like, oh yeah, she's gonna need stitches. I don't remember how many stitches I needed, but it's a big scar, so it goes from here, and it goes all the way across. You can still, to this day, see, like, the holes where they stitched it, and I have, are they called keloided scars? So yeah, so the scar pops out and you can feel it, like it's hard. And he's like, oh yeah, she's gonna need stitches and all this other stuff. And my dad's like, okay, well, you know, let's do it. You guys, talk about I flipped out. They started putting this stuff on it. Like, they're poking me with needles to numb it. That stuff did not help. I felt every little piece of everything that they were doing. My dad literally had to hold me down because I kept like swinging. I kept swinging at the doctor, telling him to get away from me, don't touch me. It hurt so bad. So finally, all that is said and done. Okay. And my dad's mom, she used to babysit me. And every time I eat pozole, whether it be menudo, something that's like spicy and like a Mexican type of soup, it reminds me of this day because my grandma always had some legit bomb food cooked. Like, so I remember my parents dropped me off that morning and had a big old bandage. So the bandage went from here to here, and then it was like here, and then it was down here, and it was all taped up. It wasn't just like a little bandage that like just was right here. Like, so every time I talked, the tape would loosen around my mouth because of the movement and the different directions, you know? So my grandma had made, I don't remember if it was pozole or menudo. It was one of them. Ever since I was young, I've always used a lot of lemon inside of my soups. Whether it be, I mean, I'm telling you, albóndigas, pozole, menudo. I love lemon, and I would put so much in there. So I'm sitting at the table, my grandpa's sitting here, I'm sitting here, and as I'm eating, the bandage starts coming undone. So I'm going to town, like I'm eating just like I am now, just eating. And you know when you're a kid, you're messy. Shit, I'm adult and I'm still messy. I'm rubbing down. Well, I'm not paying attention. And the juice from the menudo or pozole or whatever I was eating was dripping onto the bandage. So I'm eating there and I'm eating there, and then it happens. It broke through, and all that juice literally absorbed into the bandage, and it burned like nothing I had ever felt before. I don't know if the lemon and the chili and stuff burned worse on it than when I actually got it. I started screaming. My grandpa, he was really old. I think he was already in his 80s at this point. Yeah, because he passed away when he was 85, and I was 10. So he was probably what, like, I was like 6, I was like 7 when that happened. So he died a couple of years after that. So yeah, it was, he just looked at me like, what the hell's going on? And my grandma comes running in, and I'm telling her like, it's burning. She didn't know what to do. She calls my aunt into the room. My aunt, I'm telling her, this juice, it got in there and it's burning. So they take off the bandage and they clean it. And oh my gosh, I was so scared to eat anything after that because it hurt so bad. So every time I eat something like this, it reminds me of that day because I was like, it was traumatic for me. Oh my goodness. I even have a scar on my hand. You won't be able to see it, but it was crazy. But yeah, that was like the first time I ever had to visit the emergency room. The first of many. I was a little daredevil type, always riding my bikes, getting hurt, me and my cousins. Whew. I'll never forget the look on my grandpa's face. We're both just sitting there eating all quiet, and all of a sudden I just start screaming out of nowhere, and he's all like, it was hard for me to translate to my grandparents because they spoke nothing but Spanish. I've always understood the language very well. I can speak some of it, but not a lot. I can't speak a lot at all, but I can understand. If somebody's talking to me, I can understand what they're saying, and I can piece together what they're trying to tell me. But to sit there and hold like a straight conversation, I really can't. I think if my grandparents would have lived longer, I definitely would have, you know, known the language better. All my older cousins know Spanish really good. It's still hot. But that is the best way to eat it for sure. Whew. It's spicy, you guys. She's spicy. Oh, it's so spicy. Whew. I'm getting full. I think I'm almost done with this, you guys. My mouth is burning. I'm getting full too. That was delicious. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I had just the little memories of, it's crazy how certain things can bring up memories like that, huh? How certain songs, certain scents, anytime I see ducks, it instantly takes me back to my grandma's house. Elephants, my grandma loved elephants. And she was a beautiful soul. Like I said, my grandpa, I didn't really know him that well. But what I do remember of him, I was his favorite. I'm just kidding. Ooh, the spice is bringing everything up. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I am all done here. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. All my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for taking a chance on me. All my ride or dies, you guys already know I'll see you. And I wanted to thank you all for 20K. 20K, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Thank you so, so much. It all couldn't be possible without you guys, without your guys' awesome support. I absolutely appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited for upcoming videos and to just keep sharing and keep this thing we call YouTube going. And yeah, I love you all, and I will see you in my next mukbang. Peace!